raining, and today I'm gonna give my honest, hopefully non-biased review of the TeamGee electric skateboard. This is the H9 model that I have, and well, actually, you know what? Let me flash back just a little bit to the first night I got the board. Check it out. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hey. Thank you. Okay, so opening it, wow, oh my god! The remote charging cable, toolkit, that's cool. Charger to charge the board up. Yo! First thing I notice is this board looks sexy. Like, look at this red, black, and blue. In this next scene, what you'll see is on this remote, with this particular board, you have to press this F/D button. F for forward and D for backwards. And on my first day using it, there was a dump truck blocking the street, so I went to pick up my board and I accidentally pressed D backwards. And I didn't know that. You'll hear this beep beep. It made it so that the board was set to go backwards. So when I pushed forward, it would go back. This is not a fault of the board, by the way. This is a fault on the user. So this was my fault. But I'm just giving you guys my full first day, experience with it. And also in this next scene, I was just pointing my camera down, but you'll hear this old Japanese lady say, and she starts laughing because I cruised around her and she was like, dang, that's so cool. And now here we are, several weeks later, still got the board, and I run this sucker through everything that I let my other boards go through. This is an incline, by the way, I don't know if you can tell. I want to go over some things that the TeamGee board does very well, and then I want to talk about the areas where I think it can be improved on. First of all, again, I think it looks good. As you saw in the beginning of the video, the colors, the logo, the placement, the drop-throughness of it, it looks good. Secondly, to me, it was very light and it was easy to carry. Compared to some of my other boards, which are a hassle to carry, the TeamGee H9 was a comfortable carry. You could put it beside you and not get too tired of carrying it around, unlike some of my other boards. Another thing that I really like about the TeamGee is that it's very low-key. It's very quiet. This is my first hub motor board, and it is just, it's like a silencer is attached to the motors, and I love that people can't hear me coming, because compared to some of my other boards, I can hear people get kind of nervous when they hear me coming down and like, what the heck is that? But with the hub motors on this TeamGee, it's silenced, it's quiet, I really like it. Also, the battery is not protruding out, so in areas where electric longboards might not be welcome yet, I like that I have the option of kicking, and people can't tell the difference. They just think I have really strong legs. I'm not sure if you saw one of our previous group rides, but we did bring the H9 along with some boosted boards and the Evolve boards, and surprisingly, the TeamGee kept up, both in terms of speed and battery, with the Evolve and the boosted. I gave it to my friend Tommy for a bit, and he never got left behind, which is a really good a really good thing. So TeamGee, good job on that. I was surprised. Everyone was surprised, honestly. Okay, so now let's talk about some things that I think it can be improved on. Some of these might be personal preference, some of these might be other things. I don't know, I'll let you guys decide on that. First and foremost, I like to make films, and I like to use my e-boards to assist me in making those films. For me, there was like a millimeter of dead space. Whether I was accelerating or braking, it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like I was either at a stop, and if I wanted to accelerate, there was like, I was stopped, and then a millimeter of, Jesus, take the wheel, I don't know what's going to happen, because it should be moving, but it's not moving. And then it starts accelerating, and then that's when the enjoyment happens. You know what I'm saying? A really, really small space. It's small enough to not be detrimental, but big enough to be annoying. I don't know if that makes sense. And the TeamGee, you just gotta learn it, you know. It takes 2 weeks to finally get familiar with that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop right, not yet, now I'm stopping, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Why is there a light on here, TeamGee? I've never used this light. I've used this light a total of -4 times. The reason why I say negative is because it accidentally turned on and I wanted it to turn off. Like, this makes the remote so thick. Like look at this. Look at this bulge. Is that like a TeamGee remote in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Okay, look at my you see this right here? See these bolts? You see this right here? And this one's, and again, lastly, see the bolts right here. So I don't know, TeamGee, how these bolts, see this giant, is it focusing on it? See this giant bolt sticking out right there? I don't know how that got past your first test skater. I'm enjoying your board, I'm cruising, I'm skating, I'm just having such a good time. I kick the board up, I grab it, as soon as I grab it, ew, get hurt. I don't say ouch like that, but I get hurt. I cut myself because these things are sticking out. And the last thing that again is more of a personal issue, but I still want to mention it on here in case other people who have decided to buy a TeamGee are not sure if this is normal or not. My charging brick, the brick that you plug into the wall and into your board, it got really hot enough to where I couldn't touch it. And my ex-girlfriends might disagree, but I'm not being dramatic on that. Like, it was really hot. Luckily, nothing happened. During the green phase, it was easy to touch and stuff like that. So, but again, I just wanted to mention it on the video. So that is my TeamGee review. TeamGee, good job. I applaud you guys on a good board. I hope you found this review useful, informative. If you have any questions, post them below. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. TeamGee, thank you again. I really look forward to your guys' next board. I feel like the next board will be even better than this H9. So keep doing what you guys are doing, and good luck with the sales and everything. And thank you for sending me the board.